It announces it when it's
Recording is on.
There
we go.
Okay.
Okay, welcome everyone to our Calendae for February. Rebecca, take us away.
This month's Calendae will center around food, flowers, wine, and the dead, or the ancestors. This is loaned from the celebration of Anthesteria, an ancient Greek festival in which the new wine was opened and tasted. Children were given their first taste of well-watered wine. Feasts were held, giant stone phalluses decked in flower garlands and paraded through the streets, and the dead returned to share it all. Anthesteria takes its name from the Greek month of Anthesterion, which generally falls from late February to mid-March on our calendar, and the name of which means flowering, as that was the time when the first flowers began to bloom. This year, Anthesteria proper takes place from sunset on the 21st to sunset on the 24th of the month.
So now let us cast the circle. Repeat after me this first line. We traverse the long road which has no end.
We traverse the long road which has no end.
That we take from birth until death, but which extends before us and behind us. Say with me, around us now it goes, as we step beyond
the confines
of the world that others know. Let us all take one step off the road into the space within it, to stand by the altar inside our Aedes, the Temple of Janus and Hecate. Here at the center of all things, here at the center of all things, here at the crossroads, here at the doorsill, here at the beginning and end, here at the point of choosing, say with me, here make our prayers and our magic.
To the north stands the threshold, the door of embodiment. Oh, sorry.
To the north stands the
threshold.
The door of embodiment, sturdy and strong, defining here from there, and over which all must pass in their first steps onto the long road. Open is the night door.
Open is the night door. To the east, the shining dawn door yawns.
To the east, the shining dawn door yawns.
Open wide, through which the sun touches our creative eye. Thus do we begin, so blessed by God's sight. Blessed are we as windswept voices cry together, open is the dawn door.
To the south, the blazing noon door burns.
To the south, the blazing noon door burns.
The door of burning will, jams and lentil, hold fast in the fires. We pass through to gain the flame. Open is the noon door.
Open is
the noon door.
To the west stands the dusk door.
To the west
stands the dusk door.
The door of mystery, which not all can see nor touch, but from it we glean the wisdom of those who've gone before. Open is the dusk door.
Open is the dusk door. Say with me, we call upon Janus
of the two faces,
who sees to both ends of time, by whose hand all doors are opened, by whose hand all doors are closed, and who rises a gleam in the darkness. With me we say, we open the road and the door to you.
Say with me, we call upon Hecate of the three forms, who sees the result of every choice, under whose eye every choice is made, under whose eye every road is traveled, and who walks through the three realms. Say with me, we open the door to you.
We say with me, we call upon the Ianian
We call
ancestors,
upon the Ianian ancestors,
those who have worshipped him down the ages, openers and closers of doors and years, those who began events and those who ended them, and those who let others in when asked. Say with me, we open the road
open the road
and
and
the
the
door
door
to
to
you.
you.
We call upon the Hecatean ancestors,
We call upon the Hecatian ancestors,
Ancestors.
those who have worshipped her down the ages, witches and priestesses, dogs and snakes, those who come to the crossroads and asked, and those who made their choices and walked on. Say with me, we open the road and
the door to you.
we call upon the ancestors of the temple,
We call upon the ancestors of the temple,
those who moved us along this road, those who opened the doors for us so that this temple might come to be, so that we might do the same for others. Say with me,
We
we open the road
and the door to you.
For 31 days, we have held open the door to let January come through. Now it is time to close the door on January. Let the old for which we have no use pass out of this temple and our lives while we retain the old that we cherish. The door is closed. We open the door to the new month, February. Welcome in, February. We open the door and the road to you. Come in that we may know you. Come in that we may find new opportunities in your days and nights.
Welcome in February. So, Anthysteria lasted 3 days. The first day was known as Pithoi, meaning the large jars in which wine was aged, and was the day on which the new wine was opened. Drinking contests and public feasts were held. So we're going to have ourselves a little drinking contest, ladies. You can chug wine if you want. I guess I'll give it a go. I've only got a couple of ounces here. And we decided, Rebecca Lynn, on the award for the reward for the winner.
The classic prize was a flower crown for your cup, a little mini flower crown for your cup.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and so then you can if you want to drink wine at every ritual, you can wear it around your cup for the year until we get around to February 2022. Okay.
All right.
Are we ready for this?
No.
No.
Big glass.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Done.
Not gonna make it.
That was
Not
hard.
gonna make it.
Holy crap. Okay, recommendation for next year. Watered wine.
Yeah, didn't the Romans have those pitchers with like water on one side and wine on the other?
Yes, they watered their
Do
wine.
that. Now I'm gonna be really like, woo.
Like even at festival, it was like 5-1 water to wine. So drink your water. They also made really rich wine.
Yeah, it was very, very. You couldn't have drank it by itself if you wanted to.
A lush would drink it 1-1.
Ah.
like if you drank your wine 1-1, there was something wrong with you.
So it looks like I get like a little mini thingy majigger, little mini garland. That's the word.
We'll have to figure out how to make it.
Right? I know. Yeah. Well, it'll just, I can measure the diameter of the glass. I mean, I might not always use this one, but we'll figure it out.
Like, no,
I can always just tie it.
get the lay.
Oh, that's so cute. I love it, Angela. You're so crafty. That's adorable. Okay, wow. Whew.
Everybody take a breath.
Yeah,
Now the
I
feast.
could. I drank
Because
water.
that wine is like way more bitter. So it tastes like not super great.
I'm
That's why I
sorry.
said
It was
everything
not ideal.
else.
I even knew that this was going to be a thing. I don't know what I was thinking. I bought like a whole nother thing of wine, but for some reason when I sat down, I was like, oh, I'm just going to empty this bottle.
Ugh.
I'm responsible, not opening another
I even
one.
talked to you. That's funny because I even told you, are you ready to like chug this? And you're like,
No.
yeah, let's do it. Why?
I have no excuse. I knew about it. I fully knew about it.
Funny. That's hilarious. It's okay.
So interestingly,
Mhm.
at Anthisteria, where most feasts and indeed most meals, even within the family, were laid out on big communal platters and you just sort of browsed and took whatever. At Anthisteria, everybody had their own plate. You only ate your food. So and you only had your glass of wine and your pitcher of wine, and you didn't share the wine around. So we're kind of keeping the spirit of that, aren't we?
Yeah, we kind of are. So why was that? I'm
Yeah,
curious.
I was about to say.
Because Anthisteria is an unlucky time.
Oh.
Even though it is a time of great joy, it is an unlucky time, which means you are more likely to catch something.
Yeah. Okay. The second day of Anthisteria was called Rebecca,
Hang
will you
on.
help me?
Coes.
Coes, okay, or pitchers, and named for the vessels from which the wine flowed, and the tiny pitchers that were given to small children. This was also the day on which the wife of the ritual king of the city was ritually wedded to Dionysus. Very interesting.
Also the day on which phalloi were paraded through the streets.
After being ritually decorated, right?
Yes!
We need more of that these days.
Yeah, we do need more of that. I
don't feel
hardly
like there's
agree.
enough phallus parades in the world.
No.
And I mean, they were huge. They were like 5-6 feet long.
So they were
Uncords,
maypoles, basically.
decked in flowers through the city in a parade.
So they were glorified maypoles, basically, is what you're saying.
They were rather more explicit than most maypoles.
Well, right.
Rather more explicit.
That's a delicate way of putting it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it to be.
No, it's fine. I like it. It was funny. So here we're gonna make our garlands of fresh flowers or silk flowers. Angela found one. Angela, can you please tell us where your garland originated? I think that's an interesting piece of Correllian history,
This one?
actually. Yes.
This was somebody's headpiece from Lady Stephanie's induction ceremony as first priestess.
Yeah.
And so I was looking for silk flowers and I found this and I'm like, no, I'm not cutting this up. I'm just going to wear it.
Please don't cut that
That's
up.
right.
No. And I don't have silk flowers because there is 2 feet of snow on the ground. Oh, that's such a pretty flower.
I forgot my scissors. Hang on.
Okay.
I've got my grapevine form that I use for my
Aw,
Dionysian rituals.
that's so cool. I will have to make mine later. At a later date. Ooh, excuse me. I hope I don't fall asleep before the end of this.
Don't do it.
Very well tonight.
So my plan
Hmm.
is I have these daisies,
Ooh, daisies.
and I was gonna just like tie them down this ribbon.
Hmm.
That's
And then
it.
tie the ribbon around your head.
Oh, it's like a crown thing. Okay.
It can be.
I didn't know what else.
You can make garlands to decorate other things with, or you can make a flower crown and wear it. It's up to you.
Okay. I was gonna just make like a garland. That way I could put it on the mantle.
Aw,
Yeah.
yay.
It'll be pretty like tonight and part of tomorrow.
Yay. And then the cats will find it.
Well, no, since they're like actual flowers, they're gonna
Oh,
get.
they're actual. Okay, they're
Yeah.
live flowers. I see.
Yeah, they're
Ooh,
gonna
I
get.
liked that one, Angela. That one was very lively pink. Oh yes, look at that. That's cute.
Okay.
Let's see.
Did a good job of thinking about space.
Space is always at a premium.
Ooh.
And if y'all don't mind me, I'm gonna eat like a few chips because I just realized as I'm staring at those chips that I don't have anything besides that wine and like a few chocolate rochets on my stomach right now.
Do not engage in drinking contests with nothing in your stomach.
Whoops.
See, aren't these cute?
Yes, they are. Oh my gosh, they're adorable. Okay,
They
I'm gonna mute my
had-
mic now because this is gonna be very quick.
I went to Kroger earlier and they had this huge display of all white flowers, and it was so pretty. I got these too, and then they just put them on the table.
No, it's not going to stay. I can tell. Those flowers are not going to stay real well. That's a shame. They're pretty.
Oh, guess it'll be a pretty short garland. I didn't realize that the roll of ribbon was. Guess I am making a crown. Dang it, I should have left this longer. We need a playlist when we have crafting time.
Yes. I'll make a note of that.
Yeah, we should work on that. Just something like, calming or something.
Congratulations, you're in charge of building it.
Oh gosh, I don't know that y'all are
Look at your
gonna like
face.
what I say.
Let's see. Have I got an Anthesteria playlist? I might have an Anthesteria playlist.
Maybe.
Look,
You're good like that usually.
I have an Anthesteria playlist.
Aha! Play away. You lucked out, M.
Good.
Studying about that good old way, and who shall wear
Oh crap, we can't have this on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Oh, forgot about that.
Whoops. So did I. Oh my goodness. Whoopsie daisy.
All right, so we need to just find like some generic drumming recording.
Yeah, basically.
Let's see.
Royalty-free music.
Hang on.
All right, I've made it 3 flowers into this thing. How far along are y'all? I feel so behind.
I don't have any, so you're good. Angela, how's yours coming?
Needed some.
It's all the drumming I've got. Oh, I can just drum.
Yeah, you could drum.
I can
You've been
drum.
practicing, right? Oh yeah, you didn't do the purification, so you can do the purification.
Haega qua benedicta, sino visa sequita, purga panem purga, mentem purga animum. Haec sufficiem benedicta, sino visa sequita, purga panem purga, mentem purga animum. Let's see. Not very good, Dad. I'm working on it.
You're working on it. You're braver
I
than I
have
am.
no natural sense of rhythm, so I feel a great sense of accomplishment that I've progressed as far as I have.
Yay! Very well done. Very nice. Look at that. That's gorgeous.
Oh, that is pretty.
Thank you.
Aww,
Gotta get it tied though. Let me see.
that's okay. And I love how the ribbon matches the color of your hair.
Yes.
And I didn't plan on making a crown, so it wasn't intentional.
Nope. It was Providence.
All right, there we go. Boom.
Woohoo! Boom shakalaka, you go, girl.
All right, I'm gonna put the rest of these on the altar behind me since I already cut
Good
them.
deal.
Now I have a flower crown that I can wear when Anthisteria does roll around.
Yes! Very well done. Haha.
I never have a flower crown at Anthisteria. I always have ivy.
Oh. Well, now you have flower crown. Proper.
Now I have a flower crown.
Oh, look at you go. Look at that. I love the colors. Oh my goodness.
Pretty.
Very pretty. I love how we're building tradition. This makes my heart sing, you guys. I love you guys so much, and thank you for joining me on this adventure. And Rebecca Lynn, thank you for helping forge the way. Because it's not me with all this knowledge about Roman and Greek traditions. It's her. It totally
I'm
is.
just a nerd.
You're just a nerd.
I'm just a nerd.
Just a nerd.
I've been collecting random knowledge about Greece and Rome since, high school. So,
wow. That's a long time.
Let's see, 24 years?
Oh, my. Okay, well, let's see. How long have I been out of high school? Graduated in 06. 2021. Oops.
All right.
1 minus 2006. Oh.
Yeah, I used to, I took Latin in high school, and I was part of the Latin bowl team where you answer all the trivia questions. And I did etymology, culture, and mythology for my specialty. So I have a head full of this stuff.
That's a lot.
And then I got into a Hellenic Orphic Bacchic Hellenic Mystery Society.
And then here you are.
And here I am.
Oh, that's so nice, Angela. You're doing great.
Yeah, I'll have to get some floral tape and
Sure, yeah, and
Form them all together.
form them up, yeah.
But it'll be pretty.
You'll have to send us pictures so that we can put them in. We can like put them in like a little gallery or something. In one of the rooms, because there's a room in the Gathered Town that is hosting every ritual, every monthly ritual, for this year and for next year. You know, we'll add more rooms as the years go along, one thing at a time, though. So exciting!
I like these silk leaves too. Aren't those
I
pretty?
know. Look at how big they are.
Woo! That wine I chugged is starting to catch up with me.
Yeah, same. I'm like, okay, don't babble, Liz.
Yep, I'm gonna blame the wine for babbling.
I ate some chips, so I'm a little.
Totally because of the wine.
Yep. Okay, so. Okay. Yes.
Let's see.
I feel like I have like a piece of hair like hanging in my eyes.
I hate when that
Oh,
happens.
I hate that.
Oh, there it was.
Aha!
It was like one single strand and I couldn't get it.
Of course.
Just have the noise going. I really need to learn. There's a wonderful chant that I really need to learn. I'm studying a trance drum chant and dance tradition called Gorgonas.
Oh.
And they have a wonderful chant called Down Among the Dead Men.
Oh.
And it would have been so appropriate, but I didn't learn it.
Among the dead men.
Down among the dead men, let him lie. A wonderful piece. I'll have to post a link to it later.
Yes, please do. Is that wait? An English drinking song?
He who would woman's health deny, down among the dead men, down among the dead men, down, down, down among the dead men, let him lie. Something like that.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
So we move to the third day?
Yes. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'll read this one. The words are hard. That word is hard.
Yeah, I'm like,
The third day was Cutroi, or pots, as this was the day on which the dead were propitiated, and offerings of cooked legumes or seeds were made to Hermes of the underworld by burying them in clay pots. At the end of Cutroi, all over the city of Athens was heard the cry, "Out, out, spirits, Anthesteria is over."
so I
The
have.
dish of beans or seeds is known as panspermia, which means all the seeds. So I have my nice big bowl of beans. Nice. I like the marigold seeds. And they are traditionally buried in the ground because it is for Hermes Chthonios. And none of it is eaten. So don't eat that. But also propitiatory offerings for the dead were made. Let me clear a little space here. Most of my altar is taken up with my laptop, I'm afraid. Okay.
Bread.
To the dead we offer food.
To the dead we offer food.
For the dead we pour out wine.
For the dead we pour out wine.
And for the dead we pour out sweet oil.
Thank you for pouring enough for both of us.
Sure. We make offering to the dead, that they might remember that we love them. We make offering to the dead, that they might be, because they are with us and we love them. We make offering to the dead, that they will go back again. Out! Out, spirits!
Out!
And
Out, spirits! And the hysteria is over!
Woo!
Woo!
Traditionally, this was done, you swept out the house, and you swept the last of it out the door, and you spit dry beans out of your mouth, and you said that.
That's exciting. Maybe I'll just turn on the Roomba when I go to bed.
There you go.
A modern Anthesteria. Roomba 101. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well done, ladies. So, Anthesteria is over, but we still have a long way to go this year. And I would like to introduce something that I've tentatively named the Aedes Fund. As most, if not all of you are aware, any group needs energy on which to run. Energy must come not only in the form of participation from membership, but also in the form of money, which is how we exchange energy for goods and services. Therefore, we would like to introduce the Aedes Fund. The Aedes Fund will be used exclusively for the needs of the Aedes, whether that be for buying goods such as silk flowers for garlands to give members as gifts, or hosting for the Aedes website, rewards for achievements, sacred vestments, sacred vessels, statuary, garments, ritual garb, thank you gifts to people who help out the Aedes. For example, the person who's making our sigil right now. So I have set up a PayPal account, and I plan on walking this talk here. So for each of the calends of 2021, I will be matching contributions up to a total of $25. So if we raise $25 that month, I will pitch in an additional $25 for an additional 50 for a total of $50. And I look forward to doing this. I know that money is sometimes difficult to talk about, but I think that if we're frank and open and honest about it, that we can do great things in this shrine, in this place of the gods. and with each other. So, yeah, that's that announcement. Any questions, comments?
Well, now I am receiving money from the dead tomorrow. I am receiving the last of my inheritance from my uncle. And so I will pledge $50 towards the Aedes Fund, which is that that's a lot for me. I can't do that normally. But I pledge $50 towards the Aedes Fund.
Because 5 is pretty
5
awesome.
is good. 5 is
That's
what I said.
plenty.
Yep.
5 is awesome. So that's $80 so far because my $25 is in the pot. Yay!
And I'll give some money. So.
Okay, not
Great.
a problem. Thank you so much. And I will distribute the email address. It's simply newtempleofjanus@gmail.com. Just to keep it simple on PayPal. So whatever you can, and if you can't, don't. I don't want you guys to go broke, okay? Just like Rebecca Lynn told me, Liz, do not put yourself in danger to go get flowers at the freaking flower store.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that silly. For I don't like calling it first life, but out of temple life comes first, okay? Honestly, this is optional, very optional. So don't feel any obligation. This is not. I don't like. I like the idea of tithing, but I don't like the idea of making tithing mandatory because some people that 10% or 5% or even 1% they would go broke, and I don't want to see anybody go broke. So anyway, there you go.
Yeah, it's always awkward to talk about finance stuff, but the reality is you can't have a group without some sort of resources, or you can't have fun things.
Exactly. And I have seen so many groups go broke, or the leader goes flat broke.
Yeah.
One person cannot fiscally run a successful shrine or temple, period. Can't do it unless you're independently wealthy. And that's not me. But together we can make wealth. And I'll tell you how I came about this idea, okay, really quick, because Janus is telling me that it's appropriate to do so. I found this app called Keybase a couple of years ago, and at that time they were giving away their cryptocurrency called Stellar Lumens. And I got over 1,000 of them. I think it was like 1,100 or 1,400 or something like that. And now, as of today, I think I checked it like 5 or 6 hours ago. That's $465. So I asked Janus and I asked Rebecca, is this a good idea? What do you think? And so we checked with the coins and we checked with, divination and all that. And so I am going to give over this next 12 months here, give or take, 300. I have that. It's set aside. And so that's ready to go as the matching kind of thing, just to kind of encourage people like, oh yes, let's pitch in and double it. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go.
For free cryptocurrency.
I know, right? Like I'm like, that's $465 that was just sitting there
before. Yeah.
And I saw it before, like a couple of weeks ago when I told Rebecca Lynn about this. It was only like 415. So just sitting there, the stock ticker for it has gone up like $50. So I'm of a mind just to keep like $160 just sitting there and letting it kind of creep up and figure out what else to do with it, right? But yeah, anyway, so yeah, that's that. Yay! Energy exchange. Awesome.
We forgot to put a piece of the liturgy into the script for tonight.
We did?
We did the seeds.
Oh!
Fortunately, I prepped the seeds. Anyway,
God, okay. Go for it.
here are 12 seeds for the 12 months to come. Let each seed sprout a new opportunity, a new venture, a new day for each of us here gathered and for each who hears my words. Janus, bless them. Hecate, bless them. Let us all see the light of the blessing that enters them. These 12 seeds I will distribute in barren places, bringing new growth, new grasses and flowers to cover the land left bare.
And they are blessed, and it is so.
So might it be.
So mote it be.
So would it be?
And in fact, I will use them to cover my backyard, which is now bare down to
Because
dirt.
it is bare.
Yay!
I had a invasive blackberry bramble covering my yard, and it was recently removed. And so now I have nothing but dirt. So I have a big packet of native seeds, native meadow seeds
Well, that's
to
cool.
scatter.
Awesome! So appropriate and so on time, right? Providence. Providence, I tell you. Okay. So, does anyone want divination tonight? No? Okay.
Well, let's
then
say the blessing for new projects anyway for everybody.
yes, absolutely. Okay. I was just gonna say, let's just skip the divination breakout and just go roll right into the blessings then.
All right, great. You want to say the Janus part and I'll say the Hecate part?
Yes, please. Janus, Father, Janus of the liminal, Janus of the moments between choices. You who close old doors and open new ones. Hear now our new projects and ventures as we think about them in our minds, and bless them and their works. Bless us all and our works. May we be blessed in your name for the success of our adventures from the beginning to the end.
Hecate of the triune crossroads, Hecate of magic and wisdom, you who holds the key to many locked gates, and you who gives wisdom to travelers. Hear now our projects and ventures, and bless us and our works. May we be blessed in your name with the wit and strength to make hard decisions should the need arise.
Janus and Hecate, gods of the god of the doors and goddess of the crossroads, ancestors of the temple and of worship, of spirit and of blood, spirits of the land, of the sea, and of sky, spirits of the house and home, family and self. We make these offerings and libations, which we have poured and which Rebecca Lynn is pouring more. Thank you, dear. Of food and wine and flowers, from our homes and our tables, we invite you to dinner with us, as you are our family. May these things all please you. May we be joyful and merry, filled with hope for the future, and be filled with wisdom for the decisions to be made, for us to set out into this new month, February, a brand new adventure. May Janus bless all of us for our efforts, and may Hecate bless all of our choices in this new month and beyond.
We give thanks to the ancestors of the temple, to the Hecatean ancestors, to the Ianian ancestors. You have witnessed and taken part in our rites. Go now in peace and love. Say with me, Salve et Vale.
Salve et Vale.
Yeah, I forgot.
Hail and
Salve et
farewell.
Hail and farewell. We give thanks to Janus and Hecate.
We give thanks.
You. We give thanks.
To
You.
Janus and Hecate.
Okay.
You have blessed us with your presence in these rites. Continue to bless us as we go forth into the world again. Guide us and care for us as we open new doors and make fresh choices. Say with me, Salve et Quale. Hail and farewell.
In the west, the door of mystery stands,
In
waiting
the west,
ever for us
The
to
door
find.
of mystery stands.
the door
Waiting
of
ever for us to find new things within. But for now, we close that door. Say with me, Salve et Quale.
Hail and
and
farewell.
Farewell.
In the south, the door of will stands,
In the south,
In the south,
the door will stand.
where burns the flame of our focus and power. But for now, we close that door. Say with me, Salve et
Salve et Quale.
Hail
Hail and
farewell.
farewell. In the east, the door of the sun stands.
In the east, the door of the sun stands,
Through which ever streams the light of inspiration. But for now, we close that door. Say with me, Salve et
Salve
Quale.
et Quale.
Hail and
and
farewell.
farewell. In the north, the door of beginnings stands.
In the
The
north,
north,
the
the
door
door of
beginning
beginnings
stands.
stands.
Through which the new day creeps every night. But for now, we close that door. Say with me, Salve
Salve
et
et
Quale.
Quale. Hail and farewell.
Farewell.
Say with me, now our holy
Our holy
rites
rites
are
are
finished. Now our sacred work is done. It is time to re-enter the mundane world, to return once more to the course of time. Say with me, let us
Let
step
us
back
step back
from
from
the
the
center
center
of all
of
all
things,
things,
back
back
onto
on
the
the
long
long
road
road
that
that
encircles
that
encircles
encircles us. And we step onto it, processing counterclockwise and on to the other paths, streaming together towards the open door of the temple behind the statue of Janus. The door through which we entered is already closed. And as we leave the Temple of Janus, we feel again mundane life surrounding us, but we return to it, renewed and re-energized, ready for the new month of February.
I feel like we need to shout at the end.
Yeah!